It's number one on Girls Aloud Week by I almost said Stephen John, but it's Peter John. Don't get it twisted. Peter won in the live stream, won the popular vote. Very hard to do.
Everyone voted for him. Everyone voted for Girls Aloud, and you know it makes sense. The other day or earlier today, I looked at our weekly, what's it called? Our weekly recap, which we get those for our YouTube channel, and
I didn't know that.
Second most viewed nation.
Bringing it, Brinland.
The British Isles.
Britland?
Yep, the United Kingdom.
Yeah, that's you guys over there.
So maybe that's why Girls Aloud won.
Just boop your little noses, your little British noses.
I don't know what my brother's doing over here.
Well, we're going to watch some music, Joe.
Okay, sorry.
You ever heard of it?
No. Drive-in situation.
Yes, I do too, and I love their outfits. I love the makeup styles. I love the hair. And
yeah, it's all 60s kind of.
I think this is my favorite song of the week.
Really?
This verse is lovely. These sounds are wonderful, and it feels nice.
All right, I'm gonna hard disagree.
Joe's gonna disagree with his brother?
I don't think it's the best song of the week, but it's not a bad song.
I'm always open to having my mind changed.
I'm always open to have. This should get violent. We're gonna get violent. We're gonna get violent over Girls Aloud Week.
But you could wrestle about it. Just knock everything over on this table.
Get wild on the ground.
Chow somewhere sniffing at us.
Hey, bud.
There she is.
Yeah, I like the styles. I really like the setting. It's nice.
It is. This feels good to me.
And it's another freaking change up. Like, I feel like this song doesn't sound like any of the other songs they played. You got some horns going on.
Every song has been a different style for sure.
Really different.
Very.
They're almost like.
I mean, it's all pop music.
It's all pop music, but it's kind of surprising it's the same group every time. Even like, oh wow. What a difference.
I love this 60s theme. Man, you know, people say like the 60s was great, a simpler time or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then you look back at people pretending to be in the 60s and you think, I bet it was. I bet it was nice.
Yeah.
Depending on who you were and where you lived.
Definitely true. But Mike, what's the worst thing about drive-ins?
The worst thing about drive-ins?
Yeah. I got an idea. I have my...
all the dust?
The dew.
The dew.
right?
Right. The grass gets wet.
Everything gets wet, and you're like laying out there, and then your sheet is wet, and everything's wet.
Also, the other bad thing about drive-ins is the audio is terrible. It's coming out of a shit speaker.
Well, you're supposed to tap in with your car, and then it plays through your radio.
Okay, now
they
that's
boost
cool.
out an FM.
All right, now I get
That's
it.
a great idea. That's a great thing that they do.
See, I'm always open to having my mind changed, right, Joe?
Nothing at all that I cannot do. Promise I made. It started to fade. Here I am, walking primrose, wondering when I'm gonna see you again. So here I am, walking primrose, wondering when I'm gonna see you again. I got my hands all ready to touch your soul. Gonna get the energy to wire me close to you. Got my eyes on the prize I see. Are you watching me, baby? 'Cause my heart is turning to solid gold, and my head is saying, honey, too good to be true. But one look in your glittered eyes, how it's telling me every time. You're gonna make me love you. Nothing at all, nothing that I do. Promise I made. Started to fade. Babe, you're gonna make me love you. Nothing at all that I cannot do. Promise I made. Started to fade. Maybe it's not that hard to know you. Maybe we'll make it up and go. Maybe we'll work things out. There's only one way up and one way down. I know. If you wanna convince me, start again. If you wanna be with me in my arms. 'Cause you're gonna make me love you. Nothing at all, nothing that I do. Promise I made. Starting to fade. Hey, you're gonna make me love you. Nothing at all that I cannot do. Promise I made. Starting to fade, babe.
Whoa, those little filter sweeps at the end are making my ears pop. Do you think the girls and boys car, they went on another date afterwards? Sharing little notes with each other?
I don't know. See, there were, people had their own problems at that time, but, things have gotten better considerably in many aspects of life. But the simplicity and the sweetness of dating, simplicity of life day to day,
I know.
Has that gotten worse? Maybe, yes, definitely, right? We can all agree.
Although, you know what? I kind of feel like dating is just kind of like everything else, where it's just like whatever it is right now, it's always the worst.
Yeah.
It's like music is always the worst today, and movies are always the worst today, and
No.
every sports league is the worst version of itself today.
What?
I feel like that's always the consensus.
That can't be right.
And it was always SNL is always the worst today.
Oh my gosh.
But we all know comedy and music was always just the best when you were a teenager and in your early 20s.
Yeah.
And then every year after that, whatever comes out after is always worse.
I agree.
Or something way a long time ago was better that you weren't alive during. That's how I feel like it is.
Yeah. Oh man, if only I was just riding a horse. Oh man, dude, cars suck.
Yeah, I'm always just sitting here thinking like, man, if I was just alive during ragtime, that would have been just the best. Scott Joplin, stuff like that.
A lot of people feel that way about the 70s.
Definitely.
Some people are like, oh, that was
that
would have been my era.
And you know what? Maybe that's objective. Maybe the 70s was the best.
Maybe it was
60s, 70s music, like especially that turn of the decade.
Right in the sweet spot, huh?
It was definitely better than the 50s.
But back to Girls Aloud. Yeah, Joe, I think this was music and video combo. This one was my favorite. Maybe the first or second song was my favorite song, but the combination between
Number 4 and number 5, you're saying?
Yes, correct. Thank you for clarifying.
Yes.
But this one, the whole package, I feel like this one is on my top. This is on top of my list.
Really? I don't know. I thought it was fine, but it's not on the top. I like number 2 better, song-wise. Video, yeah, I guess this video is more fun.
Yeah, Joe.
I think
Way more fun.
I think I like number 5 the best, actually.
Let me
Isn't
get
it number
let me
five?
get a refresher on that.
I'm trying to look for the... no, it's because I edited them, so I lost them a little bit. But let me look at the names. Let me remember.
Okay, yeah. Give me a little refresher course.
Let's remember the names of these. What are we looking for here? The Show and Sound of the... I loved the Sound of the Underground. Yeah. And that, Mike, they were growers, too. And
Growers,
the Show...
not showers, right?
Yeah. Oh, and the Show... You know what? The Show was the best video. It was the...
yeah, you're right.
Sorry, we didn't record all of these at the same time. We recorded the other 3 earlier. So it's kind of hard to remember a little bit.
You put 4 at number 1.
I think so. And then I think I'd put
number 1 and number
5
2.
I think I put 5 at number 2.
And number 1 at number 3. And we all know number 3 goes
Number 5.
right out the window.
But number 2, I'd probably put number 2, number 3, and number 1, number 4.
All right. Well.
But video-wise, dang, number 4 was great. The Show.
Yeah.
All of the
Yeah,
all
it
the
was
outfits
fun.
and all the boys coming in.
Boys. We had some laughs.
They were waxing his skin.
Yeah.
'Cause he didn't have any
Waxing
didn't
his
have any hair on his chest.
bare chest. Yeah, but the number 1 video was very fun too, in a fun throwback, cutesy way.
All right, Mike.
That's all I have.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Take my word for it, please.
I'll
Peter
take your-
John.
I just watched it, but I'll have to take your word for it.
Thank you to Peter John for putting together this week.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who voted.
That's
We
right.
will see you all in the live streams for the next vote. And if you want to join the Patreon, there's always the link in the description.
That's
You can do
correct.
that
Or
as
the
well.
Discord. You don't need to be a Patreon member to join the Discord.
What?
Sometimes I go in there and I yap at people and I tell you all the secrets, all the stuff we're lying about right now.
And I never go in
And
there.
Mike never goes in there. So,
And I never lie about anything.
sure. All right. We'll see
Only
you
on
next time.
Discord do I lie.
All right. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.